everyone, welcome back to Lovely Lavender Wishes. Welcome to my channel. It's Renee. I hope you're having a very blessed day today. And today we are continuing on our Bible journaling in Romans. So pretty much the rest of the New Testament, for those who are new to the Bible, the rest of the New Testament is pretty much letters written to people in different churches throughout the area or different believers throughout the area. And Paul, the one that we found, the one that we saw in Acts, who was Saul, who then had that encounter with Jesus on the road to Damascus, his name is now Paul. He becomes one of the boldest, apostles going out and spreading the word of Christianity. And he wrote most of the letters in the New Testament, and he wrote Romans. So essentially what Romans is, it's a letter to the Romans from Paul, because he says he wants to, he has a desire to go visit Rome, but before he visits them, he sends this letter, and this letter was found and then put into the canon of the Bible. And it's really cool because you get to see the personalities of the writers, through their letters. But experts actually say that Romans is one of the best introductions to the theology of Christianity that there is. So if you want to know what Christianity is about, really read Romans, I guess. But anyway, so today we're going to do a simple page. I am focusing on chapter 1, and I am focusing on chapter 1, verse 16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith to faith, just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith. And I am focusing on not being ashamed of the gospel, especially in this day and age when a lot of forces and people and situations are trying to silence the voice of Christianity and even mentioning the name of Jesus. I want to be one of those bold, the bold from this last page that we did in Acts, the bold. I want to hopefully be one of those bold preachers, and I am not ashamed of the gospel at all. Jesus is the one who saved me, and I will never ever be ashamed of that. So that's the verse I'm focusing on, verse 16. So I'm going to grab my pen here, and I'm going to underline. I keep grabbing the same pen there we go. That's almost out. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I am just going to underline verses 16 and 17. And of course, I'm not underlining it straight at all, but hey, it's my Bible. It doesn't matter. The righteous will live by faith. I am not ashamed. So the printable I am using today, it's a printable by, let me just grab this. It's a printable by, Charlene Warwick. It's on Etsy. And I think it's a page with these beautiful, gorgeous pink flowers. And so really, I don't have to do anything to the page because it's already done for me. She's got these, it was like a full page of pink flowers and roses and this lady here, like this old fashioned, 50s lady. And what I did, now her package is like $3.50, I think, $3.49, $48, something like that. To print out. It's a printable of, I think, 3 or 4 pages, but all I did was print out one page, one of the pages. It was the first page, and I think it's called Transformed, but I cut out the words. I'm not going to use the word transformed or anything. I really wanted just these flowers. So I printed this one page twice in 2 different sizes. So you can see I printed the page out big, and then I printed it out again little on clear sticker paper. And I like doing this with pages just because I don't know how they're gonna fit on the page. I like to cut them apart and piece them together. So I kind of like going in and cutting up the stickers and moving them around and putting them in different places, maybe not as the artist who made the page, had originally. I kind of like turn it around and make it my own a little bit. But really, I just loved these images. And so I'm just cutting it and piecing, I think all this was together. So this was the page. This was the page. And as you can see, it doesn't fit totally on my Bible page. So what I did is I cut it apart, and I'm gonna piece my smaller page with this, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So let's get crafting. But really, this page really is a simple page. Here's another the little piece, and I'm gonna like just piece this back here and kind of layer it, I think, is what my idea is. We'll have a couple layers shining through because it is clear sticker paper, so it'll shine through. We'll see what it looks like. If it doesn't match up perfectly, I don't care. It's you know, it'll still be cool. So yeah, this one we are literally just sticking and piecing pieces together. And I just love these colors, this pink. So, okay, this is a big sticker. So again, once you get the sticker paper down, it is down. So let me see if I can get this on carefully. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it in this corner. And just smooth it that way. There we go. Because once the sticker paper is on, boy, it's hard to get off. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Just like that. It's so pretty. Let me think. How did I want to piece all this together? Maybe putting this in the background there. Maybe having this. Probably should have. It should work. It should work. But yeah, this page is a simple page. Just a lot of stickers, and just piece it together whichever way you would like it. And then we'll put that there and that there. But I love taking stickers and just cutting them apart and doing my own thing with them as well. And I like having different layers. Again, it's all about layering, I think. I think that just adds so much to your pages when you layer things. Whoop, bye. Careful, careful. Trying to get it straight. See, look, I love the layered look. It gives it just more dimension, like there's things peeping out. Ooh, that turned out really well too. I love that. It's all happy accidents that happen. Okay, so let me think. I was going to add these little flowers too. So these flowers were part of it as well, but I cut some of these out, and I'm thinking instead of using the stickers, I might just glue them on just like that, so they kind of, you know, pop out more. And I might just cut that one off. Let me see. Or maybe this one will. Come down like that, perhaps. That one will peep out of that corner, perhaps. Let me just figure out where I want to put stuff. And I think I'm going to keep her on her sticker paper too and just leave her as is. But I might put that behind her. I want to focus on the verse here. Sorry, y'all. I'm concentrating. I'm thinking. She doesn't have any feet. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. But maybe we can just kind of cover her a little bit like that. And we'll leave it like that. Okay, so this one I'm going to actually take off as a sticker. I print everything on sticker paper, and then sometimes I decide not to use the sticker paper. It's like, I have to be careful with that. Because after a while you use up all your sticker paper. Okay, I think the other ones, I'm just gonna grab a glue stick and glue these on as is, because I like them popping off the page. You could put it on, if you'd like, you could put it on just like some white paper. I'm gonna cut that piece off and then cut around it, but I'm gonna keep it on the sticker paper. To me, it doesn't matter. I haven't had a problem with these coming off. If you start rubbing at it too much, they might come off, but so far I haven't had an issue. If I ever do, I'll just take it off and put it on some white, you know, cardstock or something, and then fussy cut around it. But I like pages like this sometimes too, where you just kind of use the stickers that you have or use the pieces that you have. You know what? I'm gonna fussy cut this down a tad more. Yeah, I'm gonna fussy cut this piece off a little bit more. Cut off some of that white. There's so many beautiful printables out there that you can get for pretty cheap. And I like every once in a while using those, or just using the ephemera pieces I have, besides doing like my own artwork sometimes. Okay, let's put this one. Aren't these roses and these colors gorgeous? I just think they're gorgeous. Okay, and I'm gonna put her down. I'm running out of glue again. I go through these glue sticks so quickly. Just use them so often. I can get a big pack from Sam's. Let's see, where did we want her? I want her a little higher and a little bit over. I don't know where I want her. Right there, I guess. We'll just cover her. Yeah. Stick her down. But I can get a pack of these from Sam's or even, I think, Amazon, of these glue sticks. And they're perfect for just my Bible journaling. Oh, it's just so pretty. I just love it. It's just a pretty page, y'all. Pretty page. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was use my Neocolor water-soluble crayons, and let me grab paper towel. I'm gonna get it wet, and I'm just gonna do a few little splatters. I just love these crayons because the pigment is so bright. I just love using these. See, look at that. Oh, I love it. And it you just have to barely put any water on, and you get these really, really bright colors. Let's put some on her. Ah, there we go. That's good. Let me glue that down a little bit better. He doesn't want to stay. He wants to come up. And once you close your Bible on all this, it secures everything as well. Okay, y'all. I got splatters everywhere. Hide all this. Okay, now let's do the black. I always feel like black adds so much to the, let me wipe that off. Even if it's just a few little black splatters, black always seems to add so much to a page, whether it's like a couple black lines And that's good. That's good. So now all we got to do is dry that before I can move on. So let's grab our heating tool. Gotta be careful because they're stickers and I don't want to have my stickers start to bubble up. If you hit your stickers with too much heat, they start to come up from the glue or whatever. I mean, you can always glue them back down, but let's see if I can get this at least a little bit dry. Trying to figure out where I want to put my title. I guess I could put it right under the verse. Let's make sure this part's dry then. Okay. So I have these rub-on letters, and I was going to put "Not Ashamed" as my title. Let's make sure everything's stuck down. And it looks like it's pretty dry. So I'm trying to think, I guess I could just put it "Not Ashamed" right here. So I'm gonna grab my little burnisher. And you could go in and cut out each letter. I'm gonna try to do this and we'll see if I can get them on without getting any other letters on here. Please, please, please. Okay. So I'm gonna put "not" in capital letters. I have been finding more and more of these transfer letters in a whole bunch of different places. I've been finding some at Tuesday Morning. I've been finding them in some other craft stores. And so I've been pleasantly surprised that I'm able to find these more. For a while there, I wasn't able to find them hardly anywhere. Like they kind of went out of style, but I think they're coming back. So that's a good thing. You can even get them on Amazon, a few of them I've checked. So they're transfer letters or rub-on letters. Not, and I'm gonna do "Ashamed." I like these kind of rustic letters, so I'm picking those over like the typical letters you have. Let's see, S. I've got this S, that's kind of a cool S. So when you're doing this, you gotta be careful you don't rub off any of the other letters. So I'm trying to hold it up from the paper, so I'm only sticking down the right letter and not these other ones. A-S-H. Do we want that H? Yeah, we'll do that H. A. Trying to make sure I'm spelling it right, y'all. I'm trying to talk to you all and spell and craft all at the same time. It's too hard. Not A-S. Well, I should look up here. A-S-H-M. I guess we'll do that little M right there. Am I kind of making it straight? I hope so. They're all different letters, different sized letters, so. I love these rub-ons. I don't know why. I really get a kick out of them. So I try to use them as much as possible. Let's do that E. I've got so many from years and years ago that I'm like, I might as well use them. And I love doing this. Now that I've been reading Acts and Romans and everything and reading Paul's letters, it's so cool because not last year because of COVID, but the year before, my husband and I went to Europe and we did like a tour of a few places, and we went to Crete and Malta and Athens, and we went to Mars Hill where they preached to the mass to the mass of people in Acts. And so you know, we went to the Pantheon or Parthenon, whichever one it was in Athens. We were at so many, y'all. They all like start the Acropolis. We were at the Acropolis and a few other places. But yeah, we hit Mars Hill and Malta and Crete and a few other areas where Paul supposedly was. And it was just so cool being there. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is where Paul supposedly preached, or Peter and the disciples were. And, you know, it was just really cool to, you know, kind of stand there and be like, just try to picture it from those days. So that was really neat. And so that kind of makes the Bible come alive for me a little bit more. We do have a dream to go to Israel one of these days. I mean, that's our next. We would really love to go to Israel and, you know, do a tour over there. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, ever since now that I've been to Europe and those places, we went to a few places in Greece and a whole bunch of places. Sicily, we were in Sicily too, and Italy. So we were, and in Rome. So we were in all these places. Like, so when he's writing to the Romans, it's like, oh, I was in Rome. And it was just like, you can kind of picture it a little bit. I mean, of course, it's not the same as it was back then, but I think it's pretty cool. So, but anyways, here, that's our page. That is like so simple, but oh, I love it. I love the colors. Yeah, I am not ashamed. And I hope, and pray that God gives you the boldness to not be ashamed, to speak out when you need to speak out. Because in this day and age, you know, we need to be bold and we need to speak out. So let me bring this up close. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking the table. Here's the top. See all the little splatters? They're still drying a little bit, but I am not ashamed. And I thank God for that. And I thank God for this time that I can spend in His Word and just craft and you know, really get these verses into my heart. So again, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, y'all.